Good morning, folks. This is Valentina again with Wisdom of the Tea Leaves, where I drink my tea in the morning and I amuse myself with the little sayings on the tea tags or just something else that I think of that morning. The idea being is that we have something to contemplate and sort of set the tone for the day that's just a little bit more inspiring, perhaps thought-provoking, not necessarily the routine. Just boring thinking that we usually do. So this morning my inspiration comes from Good Earth, and it says, the most courageous act is still to think for yourself aloud. And that's Coco Chanel. And I guess she did think for herself aloud and expressed herself very eloquently as an artist and a fashion designer. But yeah, the most courageous act is still to think for yourself aloud. So to think for yourself is difficult enough. Like, you actually have to engage your critical thinking capacities and evaluate the information that's coming your way and, draw your own conclusions, carve your own understandings. All that takes effort and intention. So, and willingness to willingness to question what's going on, our own understanding of it, our perception, and of course other people's interpretation and what we hear about it. And we live in a era of fake news, so even more important for us to think for ourselves. We can no longer rely on the goodness of others or the integrity of others to guide us the way perhaps our parents did or our grandparents did. That's very unfortunate in our society now, that integrity is not something that is upheld at the highest level the way it used to be. But perhaps each one of us can make that decision for ourselves and decide, do I want to live with integrity, who I'm going to be? Nevertheless, given the state of affairs, the way things are, even more important, we have to think for ourselves. Be our own advocates, be proactive, and educate ourselves about a lot of things. So that's part of it. Think for yourself, but then do it aloud. And I'm pretty sure she doesn't mean it like going around like a crazy person talking to yourself. It's being able to express, to vocalize your thoughts, your understandings, your opinions, and all that. And that comes with a whole nother set of skills. How to be assertive, how to be respectful, how not to be rude, and how to voice our thinking in such a way that perhaps invites conversation rather than just bossing people around. But still, it takes even more courage to express what you thought about, to be upfront, to be open, to be willing to discuss your thoughts, your situation. There's a little vulnerability there, and also there is a little bit of assertiveness and willingness to go out on a limb and risk judgment and all that. But still, like, if you don't say what you think, if you don't say what you mean, first of all, others have less chance of understanding you. But also, when we are willing to open up like that, it makes other people more comfortable to express themselves as well, and then we can have meaningful interactions, we can have meaningful conversations. If everybody holds their own within themselves, then we're sort of moving in a world of ghosts where we don't really know, nobody knows where we stand, what we really want, and we don't know where others stand and what they want. So it becomes a guessing game that's very frustrating, and we can cut a lot of drama out of life just by being honest, being upfront, and being willing to open our inner worlds to others, so they can get acquainted with us and comfortable with us and willing to open towards us. So interesting. So let that be the thought of the day. Be courageous, think for yourself, and express yourself. Express your thinking, express your opinions skillfully, kindly, patiently, assertively, however you need to. Don't be rude, don't be an ass, okay? So here we go. Valentina here, ValentinaPetrovaConsulting.com, and I would love to hear from you. So leave me a comment, send me an email, give me a call, a text message, whatever you like. You can find all my information on ValentinaPetrovaConsulting.com. And I'll be back again next time. Bye.